and welcome to your energy session. I'm just going to go ahead and get you signed in here, and then we'll discuss your preferences for your session today. May I start off with your name, please? Could you spell that for me? I want to make sure I get it exactly right. Thank you. All right. And have you had any energy work done on you before? Or is this your first time? All right. Now, are there any particular concerns you have? We find it helpful if you can kind of set an intention. A lot of people come in with a whole variety of things that they're concerned about, but we find that it works best if you can choose just one thing, and you can take a moment to think about it if you'd like. Just one thing that's really pressing on you right now, a worry, a pattern or a habit that you're trying to move away from, a question that you have that you're trying to receive some clarity on, any of those things. If you could find one thing that if it were removed from your life would make you feel a little lighter and freer, what would that be? You can take a second if you want. That's definitely something I can help you with today. All right? You've come to the right place. Now, finally, we do offer we offer a lot of different services here, but for this particular category of treatment that you've chosen, this type of energy work, we offer two options. One of them is hands-on, and it's not especially invasive, but if we chose the hands-on option, I would be touching you with my hands, placing my hands on your shoulders, on your face, on the top of your head. Those are the main areas. And it's a lot of very gentle but firm touch. There might be some squeezing, some gentle massage. But when we do that type of energy work, I'm using that tactile sense to sort of tune into what your muscles, what your skin, what your very physical biology is holding on to right now. It gives me a sense of what sort of things might be held by your body and what sort of things I can help you release, or which I can help you to sort of transmute into a different type of energy. The other type of work that we do here and that I can offer you today is a more hands-off approach. There are a lot of people who aren't comfortable with that physical touch for one reason or another. We see a lot of that. It's totally fine if that's your preference. And that sort of energy work, my hands would be moving around a lot in more your energy field. So it would be around your head and shoulders, in front of your face, but I wouldn't be making actual physical contact with you. And with that, I can get a lot of the same information. I'm just tuning into something a little bit different. I'm tuning more into your energy field, okay? So both can be very deeply healing. One isn't necessarily more effective than another. We just ask that you really tune into yourself for a moment, ask what would feel good for you right now, and then just kind of trust your intuition that that's what would be good for you right now. And you can always come back anytime to try the other treatment or to try them together. It's up to you. So we can do hands-on, we can do hands-off, or we can do both. So, but if we do both, I usually start with the hands-on approach, and then we move to the hands-off, okay? So do you want to do hands-on, hands-off, or do you want to do a combination of both? All right. Just based on what I've been able to feel from your energy so far, I think that that's a really good choice for you right now. Yeah, it's not the same for everyone, and even for one individual, their needs, which one might be better for them, can change from session to session. So it's good to know that you're already that in tune with what you need. A lot of our subjects have trouble kind of trusting themselves and trusting that they know what they need. So I just want to assure you that you might be more in tune with yourself right now than you realize. Okay, so I'm going to set down my paper here and get ready, and then I will be back to start our session. At the end of the session, we do like people to be able to just relax, take some rest, take a long nap if you prefer. I can promise you'll be undisturbed for as long as you'd like. And at the end of the session, what I'll do is I'll just quietly let you know that I'm finished, leave the room, turn off the lights, and let you rest, okay? All right. And while I'm preparing for a session over here, I do want to let you know that you are welcome to stay as alert as you'd like during the session, or you can close your eyes, take a nap, take a rest. I will be speaking periodically throughout the session. If you prefer to rest and close your eyes, if that's where your instinct is carrying you, then don't feel any pressure to open your eyes or acknowledge anything that I'm saying. It's all just part of the process. And the treatment will be equally effective regardless of whether you are wide-eyed and alert or whether you are fast asleep. So whatever your inner self is telling you would feel best for your healing right now, go ahead and listen to that. All right, for the hands-on energy work, I'm going to begin by just placing my hands on a few different parts of your body. As I mentioned earlier, it's going to be on your shoulders, your face, top of your head. And to begin with, I'm just going to be doing some deep breathing, making physical contact with your body, and just getting a sense for what your body's telling me right now. And then I'll move on to some more active work, okay? So, I'm placing my hands on your shoulders. I'm just going to take a moment and ground myself. And if you could do me a favor and take a couple of slow, deep breaths for me. I promise I won't be ordering you around too much in this session, just to begin with. That's perfect. That's just right. Okay. And there's no right or wrong way for you to lean into this healing experience. Your body is just going to naturally do what it does with you being where you are right now. It's going to tell me everything I need to know. You don't have to force it or try and transmit anything to me. You can just relax. Some people like to... I'm going to place my hands on your head now. Some people like to really relax and just let me take over. Some people like to feel a little bit more like they're active participants and kind of send me a little info through their body. Whatever you're feeling is right is good. Okay. Sides of your face. I'm going to press. I'm going to move my hands around to the back of your head and just sort of gently cradle the back of your head right at the base of your skull for a moment. Good. Okay. Back to your shoulders. I'm going to take a little peek into your eyes. I'm going to touch you just under your eyes here. And good. Okay. Just going to take a couple quick notes here. So I'm going to start with your face. I'm going to gently place my hands on either cheek here, and I'm going to sort of gently stroke my thumbs over your face, under your eyes. There we go. Letting my energy communicate with yours. Having a lovely little conversation. Moving up to your eyebrows. Place my hands on your shoulders again. Okay, so I'm going to do a little squeeze with both hands. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. Release. Good. See how that feels. Alright, heading in the right direction. I'm going to squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. One more time. I'm gonna squeeze your shoulders and release. Okay. place my hand on top of your head. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna place my thumb on your sort of third eye area right here. Okay. Gently massaging little circles. Let's see how that worked. Okay. So we're going to do that again. I'm going to place my hand on top of your head. I'm going to do the little circles again, but while I do it, I'm going to be gently tapping your head, okay? So. Okay, and good. Do a little more of that massage right here. Okay. Placing my hands on your head and beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to place my hands just behind your ears. You have a couple of sort of little bony protrusions at the base of your skull behind your ears, and I'm going to be very gently rubbing them, okay? It shouldn't be uncomfortable. It's just going to be a very light touch, okay? So, there we go. Can you feel that? Okay, now. And pressing my hands to the back of your head. Release. Good. I'm going to place my fingers on the back of your neck now. I'm going to press them in, a nice firm press. You should feel it in your muscles, like a little massage. Okay, so I'm going to press, 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 press. Release. Good. I'm going to do it again. Press. Press, 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 press. Release. One more time. Press, 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 press. And release. Good. Alright. So I'm going to be doing some squeezing on your shoulders, but on alternating sides. Okay? So I'll place my hands on your shoulders, and you're going to feel me squeeze on the left, on the right, on the left, on the right, back and forth, okay? So hands on your shoulders, slow to start, squeeze left, release, squeeze right, release, squeeze right, left, just kidding. Squeeze left, release, and right, release, squeeze left, squeeze, 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 release, squeeze right, squeeze, release. Alright, I'm going to speed it up a little bit, squeezing and releasing, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. You're doing great. Left, right, left, right, left. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release. Right, squeeze, release. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to do a little more work on your face. beginning just above your eyebrows. And press. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and press. Good. Under your eyes. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, and press. Good. Finally, I'm going to be doing some pressing and squeezing, starting at the top of your head and working my way down the back of your head to your neck and then back to your shoulders, alright? So, placing my hands on the top of your head, I'm going to press, 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 release. Working farther back, press, 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 release. To the very back of your head, press, press, release. Base of your skull, press, press, release. Back of your neck, press, press, release. Good. And your shoulders, a little more of those alternating squeezes. Squeeze on the left, release. Squeeze on the right, release. Squeeze on the right, release. Left, release. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Both at the same time. Squeezing and letting go. Beautiful. What a big difference already. Just a moment while I take some notes. Alright, I think we did some really amazing work together. I see such a big difference already, and you'll really feel it setting in, sort of settling in over the next few days. I think the biggest difference will probably be an overnight change, and then you might see some subtle